Maybe it is even something you try to warn them about. You try to tell them that, listen, this is not the path forward. I don't see it materializing. Why are you doing this? High Priestess with the moon, it's something you knew about. And again, it's not something maybe you had evidence of in your physical reality, but your intuition was telling you that. So you were prepared for this, basically. They were not so much, because maybe they didn't take you seriously. Hello guys, this is a special extra reading for the eclipse, and again we have the eclipse on May 5th, 15 degrees Scorpio. I know a lot of astrologers say it's 14 degrees, but it's actually more 15 because it's like 14 degrees 59 minutes, so it's really closer to 15. Doesn't matter, everybody with Scorpio placements will feel it, so you're welcome to watch this reading if you're Scorpio moon, sun, Venus, rising. Actually, I wanted to say it in another order. I wanted to say Scorpio rising, sun, moon, Venus, but whatever. Scorpio placements, welcome to watch this reading. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to press like. Information about private readings, and I think there is even same-day reading right now available in the description box. So right now, Extra Shop is open, and what else? I think there is, I'm not sure, or to be honest, I think that might have been gone already, the private student spots. And yeah, VIMEO tarot course for streaming is available as well. This is an extra reading, so we're gonna go very quick, straight to the point. Let's see if there's any messages for the Scorpio lunar eclipse, guys. It is an intense one. I don't know, but I already feel it in this energy. So yeah, it's like, it's very intense. Let's see what's the eclipse message from my dear Scorpios. And of course, you don't just feel it on the day. So even though I'm saying, right, that this is eclipse message, eclipses can provide effects up to 6 months, and for sure for weeks we will feel it. Although it's the last eclipse, I think this is like all the lessons, I think all the lessons we've been learning, that's how I feel this energy, at least as a Scorpio too. I feel like all these lessons we've been learning since 2022, and with Scorpio, it's about trust, it's about power, it's about being empowered, not giving our power away. It's about maybe shedding our old skin, old identity, things that are not working for us. For most of us, there was some kind of journey, I feel like in 2022 especially, maybe even in 2021 already, and definitely this year, 2023, we're almost halfway through it, which is crazy if you think about it on its own, right? I think for a lot of us, there's been so many lessons which had to do with these things, trust, power, you know, all the different lessons in Scorpio department, where for a lot of us, I think we finally decided to not be that person who just kind of lets life happen to us and just cries and just says like, why do I always meet this, like, for example, shitty people, or why do I have this pattern? For a lot of us, as hard as it was, right? For a lot of us, it was very hard. We decided, you know what, I'm not gonna just accept that this is my life, or this is how, I don't care if all my life I've experienced certain pattern. I don't care if all my life I had to settle maybe in relationships. I don't care if like I was betrayed in the past. Does not matter. I'm just gonna pick myself up and I'm just gonna rise like Phoenix, and I'm gonna create the life of my dreams, even if it doesn't make sense to anyone, not even to myself. I just know I'm gonna do it. And I really like, at least that's how I've been feeling this eclipse. That's how the clients I've been working with also, I've been, you know, guiding them to that, because to give up we always can, right? But what do we do when we don't give up? Like when we don't give up, this is where the magic happens. And I feel like this eclipse pretty much that we have on May 5th, but again, the effects are going to be lasting much longer than that, and you already previously started feeling this. I feel like for a lot of us with this eclipse, you're gonna see, it's like I said, right, this is the month of the final test. For a lot of us, we've already passed it. We're passing through this test now, where we really are this new version of ourselves. And of course, a lot of you who have Scorpio placements, you have Pluto in Scorpio, likely millennial generation, right? Not all of you, but some of you do, or other placements of Scorpio. So again, this is about this empowerment. Are we ready to really be this most empowered version of ourselves, so we can start attracting with Jupiter in Taurus starting on May 16 completely different people, or maybe even when we are with someone, completely different dynamic with that person, for those of us who've already found this chosen person, right? And with Uranus also opposing this eclipse, it might be like this aha moment, this like complete revelation of like you just suddenly waking up and seeing the world different. Again, it's going to be different obviously for all of you guys, but Let's see, let's take the oracle cards. I feel very, very inspired and pumped for this eclipse. We have here broken heart, contract. So again, I do get that there is something here that's been going on with the contract, that the time has come right now where all of this is going to be worked out. You know, with a broken heart and contract, this could be a broken contract for some people. You understand that you no longer can, you know, fulfill maybe your obligations to someone. It could be, of course, in the life of your person, especially if they have Scorpio, you know, in their charge too. And I do get, like, with this first chakra archangel Michael, angel of balance, this is for you to be right now deeply rooted in your own security, because the balance is coming. And in fact, even previously, you know, situations that maybe previously didn't work out, they in fact are guiding you to the contract that, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like it's about to happen. You already know the person. You have appreciation, envy, adjacent possibilities, rest and rejuvenations. There's many things how things could go from this point onward. I feel like you need to rest. My advice for all of you Scorpios right now, rest. Because it's like I feel like you've already made it. You've already figured it out, and you don't have to look at anything outside of you other than yourself. Appreciate where you are, because I feel like for some of you, the financial constraints you've been dealing with, this is now over. You're going to be very happy with people you love. And also, like, it does feel like there was so many hostilities, there was so many things you had to overcome, but now I feel like either through the help of community or somehow you connecting with people on the same mission, it's like you're making this bold step forward towards a completely different reality. This is, you know, for some of you, maybe there's 26, age 30, 34. It's like right now this door opens and you're in a completely different world. There is a feeling like while all of this is happening, there is this storm, but look at this, you do have the victory. So even though amidst the storm, whatever's been going on in your life, and for some of you, I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit, just how much you've been able to overcome either in the past 10 months, it could be past 10 years, it could be a 10, could be October, something from October 28th, which I believe right around when the eclipse happened in Scorpio. So some of you are not even giving yourself enough credit for how much you've already overcome. You are already a winner. You have to start seeing yourself this way, even if you haven't done so before. And you were alone. For most of you, you were alone on this journey. So, like, yeah, sure, you might have had, like, you know, your spirit guides obviously were never alone, but it's like for a lot of people, right, they are in a relationship that's supportive. Maybe you didn't have that, or maybe have family that's supportive. Maybe you didn't have that, or didn't have either. You know, it doesn't matter really what the situation was. What I'm seeing is you faced the storm, and I don't think this is a new energy, so don't worry, it's not like the storm is coming. No. I feel like you definitely know that you've already been through that storm, and it could be literally past, some of you maybe past 10 weeks, but I feel like it's a longer time frame. I feel like it could have been something that was happening for the past 10 months. It could be even something that started once again last October around Halloween. It could be something that was lasting for 10 years for some of you. And you've made it to the other side. You have the victory. That's the most important thing for you to understand, is that you won. Whatever was happening, no matter how much heartbreak you faced, it doesn't matter. Right now, with the strategy card next to 7th chakra archangel Uriel and woman holding a heart, door to spirit, you are very, very guided to make what you creating real. Like you are creating something here. And I'm getting that with 7th chakra especially, and this strategy 2 cards, I feel like you have the guidance right now from your spirit guides, from spirit, from your higher self. It could be anything you're connecting with, right? And with the strategy card, they're asking you to write something down. So maybe it's a strategy for how you're going to accomplish certain goal, something or maybe you're just journaling, writing downloads, whatever it is. But basically your love and your ability to feel deep emotions is what opens the door to spirit. Again, this is all general energy. Don't be anxious. Don't worry. I am getting that there is a person who has a lot of prosperity in your life, or maybe it could be even you. There is intimacy that's going to be improving. I feel like you're going to be traveling a lot in the next few months. There is so much abundance, and you are walking away, I'm getting, from maybe overthinking back to like the correct path. I do definitely feel like there's some things you are walking away from. I don't know what it is. It does not have to be love or just even career. It could be different things. Maybe again, it's your old understanding of how things in your life are. But there is this door to romance that opened for a lot of you, and I do feel like it's going to become a lot more clear also with this moon energy. Something is going to be expressed, and it's a very healing message from someone who's been thinking a lot about this, gathering their strength. They couldn't do this before. I feel like they were not, you have a person who was not honest before about how they truly feel. They might have even lied, or maybe they just didn't lie, but they didn't really say anything. They made you feel like they don't share your feelings or something like this. So we have first chakra Archangel Raphael, they definitely do. And now there is a journey. I feel like a journey, I don't know why, but I'm seeing this a lot as a theme lately in your readings, that because of this love situation, or because of this person you're connecting with, there is a journey being offered to you. So I don't know if it's because, oh my god, and as I'm saying this, by the way, 1111 on my what do you call it, kitchen stove, 1111, I don't know, should I show you? It's just a mess in my kitchen, kind of don't want to show you, but should I show you? Yes, let's show you. Basically, I don't know, you cannot see it anyway, but yeah, it's, hold on, like, yeah, so you know I'm not lying, but but yeah, it's 11:11 as I'm saying this. So yeah, yeah, basically it's 11:11 as I'm saying this. I do feel like there is going to be some kind of journey because of this love connection that you're going to embark on, and I don't feel like, of course, it could be just metaphorical, but I feel like it's really like travel, like related to, so maybe you live in different countries, something about that. Maybe you also, like, I don't feel like it's you meeting someone in a different country. I feel like you already know this person because of that, you deciding a journey, but you have a choice. You honestly, I mean, I don't know how you make sense of this message. I feel like you don't have to go anywhere you don't want to go. So they might offer you to come with them, and it might be a very, look at this 11, we just said 11:11. It might be a very lovely journey, like something you always expected, but I feel like you don't have to take it because you're going to be confident that whatever you do, you will still get your desire. There is a sense of this like twin flamey energy, and the more you know your worth and action, the more this person takes risks and, you know, goes for you. Try not to be attached to them, because I feel like, you know, with attachment, it's like you forget yourself, your place, your power outside of you. It's not that you have to, be free for love, whatever. You might not believe in that, right? The idea is to make yourself powerful where you're the source of what you're creating. You don't give anyone that privilege of deciding, you know, your fate. Make everything powerless but yourself, basically. But there is a caring connection, which I feel like you were very patient with to manifest this. And you had this intuitive understanding that it's coming, but in also not only that it's coming, but a lot of abundance coming. You've manifested this with Magician in the Mirror. It is like, this is a connection that's blessed, but you do have to make the choice. Whatever choice you make, I feel like it's going to be the right one, and it's all kind of coming together right now that we're moving to summer. So, and also the sun is number 1 in this deck, so it's like somebody might tell you, you're the one. You're the one and only, something like that. And I don't know, this person might have like an interesting way of speaking, because I almost want to like lower my voice and I'm like, you're the one. I don't know, maybe that's how they speak. I'm not sure. Okay, I just want to quickly take Love, Romance, Angel, and then we'll go to our spread. Yeah, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So either you're expressing your love to someone, or someone is expressing their love to you. Okay, lovely. Now, let's go into the tarot. We shall do this one. Actually, I don't know, because I have to be very careful which decks I choose, unfortunately, guys, because I have to hide, you know, it's very strict YouTube with images. So let me see, we shall definitely, I feel drawn to this deck, though. We should definitely use this in the extent, or maybe let's just use it, and if anything, I'll just hide the card. But I have to be careful. I have to see what card comes out, so that, you know, like the star card, I definitely have to hide in this deck. So let's see. First row is you, second row your person. Okay, we have here first row you, the Empress. You finally realize your worth and value. Ace of Swords. You have this clarity. We have also Knight of Swords, which makes them you know, follow you wherever you go. They're like, I'm yours wherever you will go. Seven of Pentacles next to the High Priestess. I have to hide the High Priestess, 1 second. How do we hide the High Priestess? Second. Okay. The High Priestess. Sorry guys about this. One more. Now I have here the Moon. Oh, interesting. Secrets come out. Your person, second row. Ooh, your person, Queen of Wands, the Emperor. And interesting, let's put the Emperor first, but the Emperor, they're coming up as the Emperor. You two coming up as the Emperor and the Empress. Ooh, isn't it something? Queen of Wands, as always. Your confidence is what creates what you want. If you can only remember that. King of Pentacles. Your person also feels like, okay, let me see. Seven of Wands. They have to organize their finances, money. King of Swords. There is a lot of masculine energy around them. I don't know what it means. Brothers, partners at work who are masculine energies. A lot of masculine energy with this person. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. A new beginning for love, the Lovers. Two of Pentacles. Once again, this is something you've been patient with. This is something you've been waiting to balance. But let's talk about this. With the Empress, with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, the only thing you need to know right now is your own worth and value. And know that you have the ability to have a say in how things unfold. Not only have a say, you decide, period. And the less you go into everything that's happening around you, checking, trying to figure out how somebody feels, what's going on, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, the less you do that, the more powerful, in my opinion, you become. So it's for a lot of you a complete change of how you've been operating, which is very powerful right now with this eclipse. You've been waiting for something for a long time, because with the Seven of Wands, there has been this blocked energy, which is now released, I feel like. With the High Priestess of the Moon, you definitely have an understanding of how to make things work. I don't know what it means. I also feel like right around this full moon, there's going to be a secret that will come out. And a secret that will come out, or you will know something, is something you've already known. You've already known this, how to say this, you've known that it's going to go that way. Does it make sense? You've known maybe about something, but you also have known that it's going to go a certain way. And I feel like you're going to get a confirmation that it's unfolding in the way that you predict. And with the Moon card, I'm just getting that, let me see. So we're going to have full moon in Capricorn. I don't know why this full moon in Capricorn keeps coming up to me on July 3rd, but I feel like it's because of what happened last year on July 3rd. Something is going to be very different than expected. I don't know what this means. So it might be just for some of you. Also, some kind of person I see is having a wedding on May 5th, which is, I hope it's not you. Because to get married on eclipse and debilitated moon in Scorpio, I do not wish this upon my worst enemy. But something about there's a person who basically is getting married, or there's some kind of engagement, some kind of important ritual on May 5th, right, the day of the eclipse. And maybe this person also has birthday close to this date. It's right around July 4th. 3rd. It's very bad. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad is gonna happen. I mean, it's just not good. Like, I would never ever, like, again, not even to my worst enemy, to get married on eclipse. No. I don't know why is it important and how is that important, but because maybe of something going on with that situation, you will receive some news. Totally do not even understand this message, so must be super channeled. You know, if it's not yours, let it go. If it's yours, it will make sense to you. Okay, I don't know, something about that. Okay, what else? I was gonna say something else. You have to understand that you've already won whatever it is you were fighting for. You've already won, and set the peace. Like, let it be peace. Because if you understand that you're already in the end, where you've already won, there is nothing to fight for anymore. You've already had this victory. So accept, you know, the defeat basically of whatever you're fighting. Say like, okay, I accept this. Be the peace. That's how you rise, they say. Because you're gonna win. It's that I know for sure. And then And then what I was gonna say here, oh my god, so trippy today. So you're gonna win, but you know what it is? It's about not even de-escalating something internally. I feel like the emotions really did rise within. Like you really saw how far you could go with your maybe internal anger, and maybe something, you know, like there was some demons, inner demons you had to face. But it's like now that you faced it and you lived through it, and ultimately there is no one, right, to change but thyself. It's everything is internal. Even all the people outside of us, really, they live within us, right? So it's very often internal conversations we are having. It's their projections within ourselves we are dealing with that show us an aspect of ourselves. And I feel like when you defeat all this that was going on, the internal drama, really, and whatever it is, it might have been, I think I said in your previous reading, it might have had to do with you feeling this rage because you were deeply disempowered in the past. So the rage had to rise, you know, fury had to rise, you know, like in Dune 2 trailer that just came out. Oh, it was great, by the way. And basically, it's like now that you have really defeated the internal enemy, right? You look at maybe the situation that you were fighting. I don't know, it could be like something with your specific person, it could be something at work, it could be something with, I don't even want to bring third parties in, but whatever that thing seemed to be so significant outside that you had to go, you know, to war with it. You like understand that it was not that, but it was something internal you had to not even fix, but like transform within yourself, which is Scorpio energy ultimately is all about. And now you just look at maybe these people or the situation and you're just laughing. It seems like a joke, because I feel like it is a joke, really. It maybe certain things had to come in and trigger you so that you could heal. Because what a lot of people don't understand about healing is that sometimes we want to experience the opposite of previous experience so that we could heal. Like, let's just say you were abandoned or not chosen before, and you really crave this outside reality to show you you're chosen, you're this, you're, I will never leave you. And very often the outside reality is showing us the opposite, and you're wondering, right, why am I praying to God, universe, whatever, manifesting, but manifesting the opposite, manifesting the same. The secret is to understand that there's this purge that's happening, and you will experience this feeling of being chosen and whatever, not abandoned, but loyal to, when in the repeat situation, while it's purging out of your consciousness, you will remain calm and give yourself what you couldn't give yourself before. Like, I don't know if it's too trippy to like psychoanalysis, but that's how change happens. So you do not wait for it to happen first in the outside world and then have this inner reflection that changes. It's the other way. It's sometimes, you know, if you find yourself in a repeating situation where same trauma is being, you know, like activated, instead of reacting to it, if you make a different choice and if you heal yourself in the moment and do not allow yourself to be affected by that, that's where the power dynamic lies. That's how the 3D purges out. And that's how you experience the turnaround of situation, and everything just, I don't know, in some kind of way transfigures yourself, whether it's becoming laughable, you don't even care about it anymore, or it changes itself to conform to what you want. That's the secret, really. So I don't know, for some of you that's that, because I'm getting like, you look at something and you're laughing so hard at something that used to invoke so much sense of drama in you. And if you're not there yet, don't worry. After this eclipse, I feel like a lot of you will get there. Now, your person, there's a lot of people around them. There's a lot of things they need to do. With the Empress to the Emperor, I feel like if you were rising to your potential, if you were growing, if you were, you know, going through those growing pains, so have they. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands, they've been working on their confidence. They might have Aries in their chart and Leo. If they have Aries in their chart, I do feel like they really feel the influence of the eclipse we just had on April 20th. They could have also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart, and they could have air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in their chart too. It could be, I feel like it's more their energy. This is more the people they dealt with. And I'm just getting, you will understand with the Eight of Swords how like some kind of secret that they didn't want to tell anyone is gonna come out. But no, it's not even the secret. How does this work here? Basically, something that you've already known about this with High Priestess, or unfortunately can show, but like with this High Priestess card, And this moon card, you've already known something here. You've known it from the new moon to the full moon. You've known about something, or if it could be even not something that you've known for a fact, but you know how sometimes you can predict things, right? You feel this, you know, Scorpios do, side of prophecy. You're like, I know that this is going to change or going to go a different way. Whatever that is, I feel like that happens. The resistance is smashed. Let me see a little more. Gosh, it's very deep. Page of Cups, good news will arrive related to your connection. Six of Cups, there is a return possible to something very pure. Four of Pentacles, but you must not hold on to it, because I feel like with the King of Cups, you'll see why certain situation had to be that way. Devil card, whatever the resistance was, whatever the secrets were, they will come out. And with the Queen of Cups, King to the Queen of Cups, you both have emotional obsession, I feel like, likely with each other. Something about the way the two of you relate to each other, to be honest, I don't say it's like not healthy, but it's not about healthy, not healthy. It's more like it's very deep, possibly, and it's like you might have Capricorn in your chart too, but I see it's more even like a Scorpio. So you obviously, guys, the Scorpios watching this, and I said this a million times in your reading, probably they do too. There is something about Scorpio's industry in your chart with this person where it's just very intense. So if you're intense, they also like this intense, and mix this together, it's gonna be like really intense. So what's about this intensity? Hold on, let me see. Ouch. It's almost like it needs to be balanced a little bit, but good news are coming. Yeah, good news are coming. Page of Swords, you already know about this. Five of Swords, somebody was defeated. I feel like it's not, you know, somebody was defeated, not you. Ace of Cups, which is allowing you for what you hoped for. The offer is arriving, but you gotta build now. You gotta build something together. King of Wands. And they, I feel like, I keep getting this person very tired. Four of Swords to Death. This eclipse, I don't know how it's affecting them. They might have placements also around 15 degrees Scorpio. Anywhere, honestly, from 10 to 20 degrees Scorpio, and even more than that. For eclipse, so powerful, I would give even a wider orb, to be honest. Four of Swords to Death. They literally are gonna be experiencing something with this eclipse, very major. But we have Death to the Judgment. Death obviously is death. Judgment is rising from the dead. They will awaken. It's almost like the old version of them, I feel like, is gonna die, and the new version of them is gonna awaken. Nine of Wands, and like I'm getting that something in this person's life brought them to their knees, or maybe right now they are really in this process of surrendering. Of course, it's a very general message, so don't get scared, but I'm just getting there on their knees. And all they want is for their ship to come, because only when they, I feel like for the past like 3 to, I don't even know, like past year, maybe even, the only time they feel safe, the only time they feel grounded, the only time they really feel in control of their life is when they either travel or they are waiting for something. There's been a lot of worries. The worries are related to situation connected to justice, because I'm seeing this figure in the back that you see in Justice card, and it's not zooming, like over here. So it's something related to justice situation, which could be separation from someone, some kind of situation they're in with contracts. Yep, oh my god, guys, so much just happened. I was just saying, I'm seeing justice in the back, and the next card I pulled is justice. Jesus Christ, you cannot make this up. Oh boy, you saw, right? Like I said, I did it on camera, so it's like, you see, I was just talking about justice because it was reminding me this, and the next card is just, so definitely, yeah, some kind of divorce, separation. It could be just a contract, it could be like a situation, obviously everybody's married. Whatever the situation was, it literally was not allowing them to sleep. So, okay, what's now up with the situation? Chariot to Knight of Cups, there's a positive movement forward. It's getting resolved. And with the Eight of Pentacles, they work very hard. I feel like this person also buries themselves in their work to avoid something. Queen of Pentacles, because Queen of Pentacles, the world, something with their world. Queen of Pentacles to the world, we have star at the bottom that I cannot show, but they know a new opportunities here, something that they can create, and there is going to be a victory for the two of you. Maybe it's like literally they're free to do what they want. They have released one situation. It could be one of the situations, one contract in their life ends, one serious relationship ends, a new one begins. There is something here about that they might have lost a lot of resources with that person. That person might have really like, you know, taken a lot from them. But it doesn't matter, because I feel like with the Two of Wands now they are wondering what's next. And they're really, like, I feel like this person's very good in a way at kind of letting things go, because now they're choosing which road to take. They're really in this moment where the choice, like, and look at this next card, Eight of Cups. The choice is presented, and look at these two cards. Crazy how similar they are. Eight of Cups to the Two of Wands. The choice is here. It's clear finally. For some of you, you might have manifested this. Maybe they manifested this with the Magician. Knight of Pentacles. So there is a road ahead. All I can see is the road ahead. And it's going to be fair. Anyway, this is getting very trippy. We'll take this to the extended 30 minutes already. Wow. Like the extended is going to be down below. In the extended, we'll dive into more and understand also how this person feels, what you need to expect. Thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.